Le Tigre is the debut studio album of American music trio Le Tigre. It was released October 26, 1999 on Misty Lady Records. The album combined pop music with the band's feminist political lyrics. It received positive reviews from music critics. History: Le Tigre was formed by Kathleen Hanna, Johanna Fateman, and Sadie Benning. Hanna lived with Fateman while the two were in a band called the Troublemakers. Hanna had collaborated with Benning on a video for Aerobicide from Hanna's 1997 album Julie Ruin. The three of them originally planned to come up with a live format for Hanna's songs as Julie Ruin, but they transitioned into making music. The band constructed songs using inexpensive electronic equipment. Fateman explained that they chose equipment with which they were unfamiliar to show girl punk scorn for the particular strain of male expertise associated with electronic music. Le Tigre produced the album with Chris Stamey of the DBS, who helped the band rearrange songs through digital editing. Hanna and Fateman knew the founders of Mr. Lady Records from their time in Portland, Oregon. They chose to release the album through Mr. Lady because of its political engagement. When Benning was unable to tour in support of the album, the band removed her from its lineup and added J.D. Sampson. Composition: Le Tigre's music spans 1960s pop, punk rock, and lo-fi new wave. The band members listened to pop and hip-hop music while making it. Le Tigre plays Farfisa organs, samplers, turntables, and guitars on the album. Many of the album's beats were programmed on an Alesis HR-16B drum machine. Fateman stated that she found the use of a drum machine liberating because it makes you self-sufficient. Quote, "The album incorporates the band's political beliefs." Hanna commented that she wanted to make something that's totally pleasurable and political too. My MetroCard criticizes New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, and Hot Topic praises progressive activists. The band emphasized frankness and didacticism in its lyrics as a response to the ironic tone of hipster subculture. Le Tigre's vocals often carry a broader soft-spoken tone, punctuated by more energetic bursts. Their use of girl group chants was likened to 1960s group the Shangri-Las. Hanna was influenced by the vocals on old records by Leslie Gore, the Shirelles, and Connie Francis. She explained that she was fascinated by what it would be like to be a woman with way more constraints than we have now, singing these really fucked up insipid heterosexual love songs. Quote, critical reception. The album received positive reviews from music critics. The Village Voice writer Robert Christgau wrote that Hanna does the unprecedented, if not apparently impossible, and reinvents punk again. AllMusic described Le Tigre as sounding like the best new wave album not to come from the 1980s. Pitchfork Media called the album's songwriting less didactic than Bikini Kill's, geared for the repeated listens these well-crafted pop songs beg for. Spin magazine said that the album sparkles with a joie de vivre more bubbly than a pink champagne, and continued that the sound is as charming as the stories they tell. It named Le Tigre the 10th best album of 2000. Pop Matters described the album as a record in which bristling punk pop tunes target listeners with confrontational, thought-provoking messages. Select gave the album a 4 out of 5 rating, referring to the album as 12 sparky pop nuggets, and a righteous gem and one worthy of attention, of even the most demanding devotee of big shiny production. Quote, the album placed 28th on the 2000 Paz and Jop list. Le Tigre is listed in the reference book 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. Songs. Opening track Decepticon alters the titular question from Barry Mann's 1961 single, Who Puts the Bomp in the Bomp, Bomp, Bomp? Quote, It denounces a decline in meaningful lyrics in rock music. Hannah expressed frustration that Riot's GRRRL had been transformed into icons like the Spice Girls. The song was popularized by online videos of its Aerobicon choreography. Decepticon was featured in the 2006 Norwegian film Reprise, the 2003 skateboarding film Yeah Right, the film Hurricane of Fun, the making of Wet Hot American Summer, and the 2014 animated film The Book of Life. The song sparked a collaboration between Le Tigre and Christina Aguilera. Hot Topic was released as the album's only single. It is a list song of people whose work inspired the band. The song encourages them to continue on behalf of progressive women. It combines the sounds of doo-wop, Japanese indie pop, and new wave. Hannah described Hot Topic as analogous to a college syllabus in its ability to pass on awareness of works to others. What's Your Take on Cassavetes uses filmmaker John Cassavetes to depict the conflict between public figures' work and their personal lives. It opens with a solemn spoken passage asking how you really feel about it. The song breaks down into a shouting match that labels Cassavetes with the terms genius, misogynist, alcoholic, and messiah. My Metrocard is a go-go song about escapism and exploration. It uses a call-and-response pattern to condemn Rudy Giuliani, whose policies against quality-of-life crimes the band opposed. Track listing. All tracks written by Le Tigre. Tracklist error on reissue. The first two bonus tracks listed on the back cover of the reissue have Hot Topic, then Decepticon. These songs are actually listed in the wrong order, as the song Decepticon is on track 13, and Hot Topic is on track 14. This information is matched by the CDDB, but was fixed in the iTunes Store. References. External links. Le Tigre at Discogs. List of releases. Lyrics from this album at Metro Lyrics.